tables on you for this last one. For the first time ever, we're going to do this. After Luka Doncic hit the game-winning shot in Game 4, you went on Twitter. This is what Swagoo said.
Doc Rivers, one of the greatest. That's a player error. Kawhi had been working on Luka a little bit, and they switch it. Ow! Luka Doncic. Say, bro, this is gonna be a problem for a long time. This dude 21. He 21.
That is what Swagoo said. Let's let Big Perk react. Big Perk, what is your reaction to what Swagoo said?
I see no lies, Greeny. Look, he's not lying. Luka is going to be a problem for a long time. And when I say a long time, I mean 15 years plus. You're talking about a guy who don't rely on athleticism. He's getting all this done at the age of 21, and he can't even jump over a pencil. You know, this guy probably have a 10-inch vertical and can hoop out this world. He is a problem. So I seen what Swagoo did, his video, man. It was hilarious, and he's on point as usual.
Swagoo, I enjoyed watching that. I enjoy following you following these basketball games, and I know you got the pro tip from your wife. That's where you got the call that shot was going to go down, right?
No doubt. No doubt, G. No doubt. The only reason we couldn't play my wife because she cursed. We cursed in the household. But what she said is that Luka put Reggie Jackson on ice, and then he was able to set his feet for the jump shot. And she said once she saw his feet set, the game was over. And that's one thing shooters know. And my wife was a shooter. She could shoot you out the gym. If you let them set their feet, 9 times out of 10, you going home, bro. And that's what happened.
Okay, so that brings us to our poll question today, guys. It's on my Twitter page, and look, we are we're professional overreactors. But coming off of the Luka game the other day, if you could start a franchise right now with 21-year-old Luka Doncic or 25-year-old Giannis Antetokounmpo, who would you take? You can vote on my Twitter page at ESPN Greeny. And I'm adding to the conversation. I'm bringing in our insider extraordinaire, Zach Lowe, host of the Lowe Post podcast. And Zach, I will start this one with you. If you are building a franchise right now, and you can start it with either Luka or Giannis, who you got?
Well, the real answer is I'm doing cartwheels with either one, but I can't believe I'm saying this because I just voted Giannis Antetokounmpo MVP for the second year in a row. But I'm going Luka, and the reason I'm going Luka is not just the 4 years. I'm even throwing that out. Luka has no holes in his offensive game. He can shoot, he can dribble, he can pass, he can shoot from everywhere on the floor. And Giannis has that one little hole. It's getting a little smaller every year. But the no-holes offensive game, I have greater flexibility to build my team around Luka. If I have a rim-running, shot-blocking center who can't shoot jumpers, Luka could use that guy. Giannis, as we've seen with Brook Lopez, they've had to change him into a different kind of player. If I have a defensive specialist on the wing who's maybe a shaky three-point shooter, bring that guy in. I can use him because Luka can shoot fine. So I can't, I'm shocked I'm saying this, but I'm going Luka Doncic.
Kendrick Perkins, who gets your vote?
It's Luka. Luka the Don, Greeny. And here's why. When you look at Luka, I said this just a few seconds ago, that it's a guy that doesn't rely on his athleticism. He's going to be able to do this for a long period of time, and he's only 21 years old. Also, when you look at Luka package offensively, yes, he's giving you 30 a night, but look at his facilitating. He's probably the best floor general right after LeBron James in today's game. His vision, his court vision is Magic Johnson-like. So I'm going with Luka Doncic if I'm starting the franchise today, and I had to choose between him and Giannis.
Now, Swagoo, let me come to you, and let me phrase this a different way. Are we overreacting to the moment? Look, I mean, I've been doing this for 21 years, right? You come on the next day, you got to say something. This is a moment, and I see Zach Lowe shaking his head vigorously. I'll come back to you in a second. But Marcus, if we had asked this question a week ago, do you think, right now it's like 70-something% of the people voting on my poll are taking Luka Doncic. Do you think that would have been the case 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it would have been the case, G. Listen, we all know that the skill has taken over in basketball. And this is by no means to say that Giannis isn't skilled, but we all understand what Giannis needs to do to improve his game. Luka is a 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's an advantage in every basketball game he'll ever play in his entire life. We look at Giannis, and I say, look, when you look at Giannis play from a skill level position, you think that Giannis has a ways to go for his game. I look at AD and I say that's a better version of Giannis. He might not have the strength, but Anthony Davis is a better version of Giannis Antetokounmpo, even though he's going to win the MVP because he's asked to do more for his team. Giannis, I'm speaking of. But when you look at Luka, every player in the NBA at some point is going to want to play with a guy that can set them up and position them to not only be better players, but to get a paycheck. What did LeBron do for so many of his teammates? Got them paid. That's what Luka Doncic is going to do for a lot of people in this league based on the way he plays basketball. Oh, and by the way, it's not the year 2020 anymore. The year is called 43, 17, and 13.
Luka's numbers from the other day. Zach, why were you shaking your head? Final word. You were shaking your head vigorously.
Well, I mean, it's not just a moment. He averaged 29, 9, and 9 this year, and a moment matters in the playoffs against Kawhi Leonard and Paul George and Marcus Morris, and one of the best defenses in the league. He's not doing this against an 8th seed or some Eastern Conference also-ran. I mean, this is real big-time superstar stuff.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content,